on. Don't just rush off. Maybe take a break first? He's been bottling everything up. Alright, let's keep moving for now. I'm getting really tired.
When I first became a god, I'd hesitate when dealing with the Sinned Ones. Shelley always said I was being too cautious, and needed to act more decisively, or else I might get hurt. He taught me how to protect myself, heal wounds, and hold on to my faith. He taught me so much, yet never how to cope with the pain of losing a close friend.
Sometimes, crying it out is better than holding it in.
Not now. The truth that Feli gave his life for is ahead of us. Until I find the answer, I won't allow myself to grieve. I'm fine. Where to next?
Oof, you've been wandering around in circles. Follow me. I'll show you the truth that Feli uncovered.
It's time to act.
By the title of the Swordsman.
Understood. I'll keep them quiet.
Got it. Don't worry. I'm here.
Every sword is a witness.
Is there anything other than the essence inside these eggs?
Well, the semi-transparent portion contains the embryo. See those? Those are the undeveloped little dragons.
Now that the shell's been shattered and the essence drained, can those little dragons still hatch?
Think before you speak. Why don't you ask the god of death and see if they'd consider giving those dragons their lives back? Indris, you've been staring at this for a while. You're not possibly thinking of... Hey, stop! Don't actually put it in your mouth! Aren't you afraid you'll never grow again like me?
The taste. It's exactly the same. The dragon, I can't believe this. We're just siphoning the lives of another species. Her Majesty deceived us. And Shelly? He...
May he rest in peace. At least that kid didn't pick the wrong allies. What do you plan to do now? Revenge? Or return and apologize, continuing to guard your so-called glorious Selthorin?
I have countless questions that need answers. Until I find them, I won't return. Why would dragons let their own young be exploited like this? Why must we survive only by draining the lives of others? Why are there so many dragon eggs here? Did someone bring them in? Or are the dragons hidden nearby?
Well, don't ask me. I have no idea.
Why are you avoiding my gaze? You have something to hide.
I was merely rolling my eyes. We could use a little exercise, you know?
You seem rather suspicious.
Suspicious? Me? Nah.
You seemed nervous just now. Perhaps you were thinking about how to fabricate a plausible lie.
After everything we've been through, you still suspect me? My heart, hardened like steel, just took a few heavy hits. Come on. With all the evidence stacking up, it wouldn't be surprising if there really are dragons here.
Let's question the dwarf over there. He may have more information.
No, stop! I'm awake!
Ha! I knew you were faking it. There's no way a dwarf doesn't snore when they sleep.
What do you want? Are you just lost? Or do you want some of the dew? Drink up if you want. We don't need it anyway. But don't get your hands on Echerites.
Ugh, relax. We're not taking your precious eggshells. Tell us, where are the dragons?
Huh? What eggshells? I don't understand what you're saying.
I agree. He looks super sketchy. Fine. For the Magister's sake, let me phrase it differently. Ever heard of the Mother of all Minds? The core of brimstone? The embodiment of abyssal lava? Say it! Where's the primordial dragon?
You're scaring me. I really don't know anything. I know we're processing Echerites, but I swear that's all I know. Trust me, I don't know anything besides Echerites. Yes? But I only know a tiny bit. Now that I think about it, someone did mention something about dragon eggs, but I thought it was all made up. That's because the Echerites are very precious. I'm guarding this place to prevent any theft, that's all. Well, I assumed you wanted to go up and lost your way. I'm just doing my job. Okay, I'll tell you. I'm guarding the path to the mining area.
The mining area? Are dragon eggs transported here from somewhere else?
This area is just for processing. The mining area is to the east. It's the most important place. But you have an Assail with you, so why are you asking me all this? Isn't that place the Assail's forbidden grounds?
That's where dragon eggs are obtained? Get lost! Don't let me see you again.
Okay. Jeez.
Your people and mine sure know how to keep secrets hidden deep.
They're just the crimes no one wants anyone to find out about. We need to head to the mining area.
Every sword is a witness.
Indris, I've heard everything. Are you really going to betray South Thorin?
I'm simply trying to uncover the truth. Feli's death, the dragon eggs, all of it is real, isn't it? That's not enough. I have too many questions, and I want to find the full truth. Where did the dragon eggs come from? Where are the dragons? Why are you hiding them? Why did Feli have to die over this?
You're desperate to find a more reasonable explanation for the death of your friend. Otherwise, you wouldn't even know who to blame. Assuming the dragon eggs are really South Thorin's secret, then Feli must have died for attempting to leak South Thorin's secrets to Toplanders. Valora must have meant to punish him, and simply overestimated her control.
That was no mere mistake! One hit and he was finished! No magic could bring him back.
So this is how the Toplanders tricked you, stirring the flames of confusion, deceiving Feli, and ultimately leading you down this path too.
Please, General Thaydor. I have my own judgment. The fact that they have you, one of the 3 Exarchs, guarding this place speaks volumes. Your attempts to stop us only suggest that there's something you're trying to hide. Something far darker than the dragon eggs or the mines.
I see you cannot be reasoned with.
big guy.
I must admit, you are quite strong. Indris, I must ask you one more time. Aren't you afraid you'll regret it?
I've already made my choice. Regret has no place here.
How stubborn. Trust me, you will. I was the same once.
Seems like he's been beaten so badly he can't even speak right. Let me finish him off.
Don't even think about it.
Ugh, he got away. What a cheap trick. Should we go after him?
Forget it. It'll only waste time.
You're not seriously letting him go, are you?
Knowing the General, he'll report back to Her Majesty right away. We have to see what they're hiding before reinforcements arrive. It's time to act.
By the title of the Swordsman.
Understood. I'll keep them quiet.
Got it. Don't worry. I'm here.
Every sword is a witness.
This is where they transport the dragon eggs. That explains why that thing's guarding it. I bet when there are no intruders, it's responsible for maintaining the transport tracks here.
We need to find out where these tracks lead. Since the dragon eggs are being brought from deep inside, the dragons might be there too.
You're right. Lava Lake or not, we don't have a choice. It's cross or bust. Besides, how hard can it be? It's just lava with a little extra heat. Lava all around. Just as I thought. Alright, let's find a boat first. Trust me, I can prevent that from happening. Unless you'd prefer to swim across? Come on, lava is nothing to be scared of. If I can't handle this, I'll be a disgrace to Helthor. frame seems fine overall, just a bit worn out. It's mostly just some rusted parts and loose bolts. Nothing I can't handle. Just give me the right tools, and I'll fix it right up. Just the usual, a screwdriver, wrench, and a hammer. I'm sure that camp has some lying around. Us dwarves always leave a trail of tools, even in abandoned camps. Look out for a toolbox.
We'll go find one. You stay here.
All right, I'm counting on you. Got everything?
Yes, they're all here.
Great. Perfect haul. Just give me a minute. It's my time to shine. Ta-da! What do you think? All compliments are accepted. See? Every gear fits together just right, and the system runs smoother than a dream. This is true dwarven craftsmanship, not some flashy magic. Give me a wrench, and I can fix anything.
All right. It's time to put it to the test.
Hey, don't give me that look. We'll find out for sure. Let's go!
Dragon eggs are dull, almost identical to regular Echorites. There's no trace of the divine dew in them.
That's because the essence has been drained. These empty dragon eggs are void of any life. To the Assail, they're just empty shells. But we dwarves still find some worth in them. This place is truly pitiful. Like a graveyard for unborn lives.
Back then, I thought the Forbidden Grounds guarded by General Théodore was something to revere. This is a breeding ground for evil. Merlin, do you think these dragon eggs could still hatch?
Didn't I already tell you? How could eggs that have been drained of their essence ever hatch? Are you clinging to some faint hope? Or just lacking basic knowledge? Are you feeling guilty after seeing this?
Every Assail benefits from this. Surviving by slaying sacred beings to fend off transformation. Even if I sinned out of ignorance, I can't forgive myself. If we stop taking the Divine Dew, we will face inevitable transformation. I'm lost on what to do.
There is a way.
What did you say?
Magister, tell him how you saved Feli from transforming.
Why didn't you let me know sooner? Merlin, please, tell me everything that happened. So, Feli started showing signs of corruption just before reaching the surface, and you managed to stop it with your purification magic and the Sylvan Tendril as a medium.
That's right. We couldn't get the Divine Dew at the time, and Feli didn't have any with him.
I can't believe there's another way to stop the transformation. So even without consuming dragon essence, we can still survive. Thank you for showing me a glimmer of hope. If you manage to save everyone from transformation, I'm sure every Assail will be forever grateful.
Are you planning to tell the rest of the Assail?
Certainly.
But the Queen will probably try to have you killed. Be careful.
Before she gets the chance, I'll find the dragons and make sure the Assails see the lies she's been feeding them.
Heartbreaking. Dragons are highly intelligent, yet they're being treated like mere beasts here. The descendants of the primordial dragon don't deserve such treatment. Both the people of the past and the present share the blame for the dragon's plight. Forget what I just said. Anyone with a shred of empathy will be heartbroken over these unborn dragons, wouldn't they? Look, a large amount of Echorites have been brought here, which means the temple built for Halthor is nearby. Speaking of which, compared to the Assail, who always drink the Divine Dew, we dwarves are the smarter ones. Those who work here have definitely figured out the connection between Echorites and the Dragon Eggs, unlike the clueless Assail.
Oh? There's a saying, Toplander, you might want to hear. Don't point at the coal when your own shoes are covered in soot.
What?
Aren't you supposed to be the smart one? Bet you'll get it.
You annoying mole-minder! If we had known that Echorites were the shells of dragon eggs, we probably wouldn't have struck a deal with Selthorin. Long ago, the dwarves worshipped not just Halthor, but the dragons as well. Legend has it that Halthor used the primordial dragon's flame to forge a powerful weapon for himself. During the Immortal War, he was invincible with that weapon.
A weapon crafted by the Divine for himself.
Looks like you're interested. Want to see it for yourself?
If I get the chance.
I don't think that chance is coming, though. Even we don't know where that weapon is. It was probably destroyed when Halthor fell. There are no traces of the primordial dragon here. Could it be that the Assail brought the dragon eggs from somewhere else?
Why not the dwarves? Maybe their leader knows where the primordial dragon is.
impossible. If a fool like Eldrick knew, I would have figured it out already. Forget that for now. Wandering around like this isn't going to help. Magister, any clues? Why are you still thinking about that? Don't put too much stock in that pointless stone structure. Sure, the High Priestess mentioned it, but it's only been a few years, and Brimstone Village doesn't have enough manpower to even make real progress on the temple. And even if it's built, trying to resurrect Helthor through the temple? That's pure fantasy.
I don't understand. Why would the dwarves pour so much time and effort into this if they weren't sure it'd pay off?
The divine power is beyond anything you can imagine. I've studied it for years, and all I've gotten is a whole lot of fear. The divines require a vessel, like a sacred object tied to them. Back when the Ironheart Dominion was still around, there were plenty of such things, like Helthor's divine bow. But that dominion was wiped out tens of thousands of years ago, so now, there's nothing left. That bow had a catchy name. Eclipsion. They say it could shoot down stars.
A bow? His divine weapon was a bow?
Yes. Oh, right. I almost forgot you're an archer too.
A weapon once wielded by the Divine must surely carry immense power within it.
Stop thinking about it. Even if we find the weapon, it belongs to us dwarves.
I'm not trying to claim it.
Oh, really? Then why do you care so much? I think we should go back to Salthorin. The Queen must know something.
Her Majesty's chamber is heavily guarded. You can't just barge in. Merlin, did you figure something out? Are you suspecting that the dwarves found the divine bow and are using it as a vessel to resurrect Helthor? If Merlin's right, we should look into the temple the dwarves are building. If they really can resurrect the divine, we don't know what chaos it could bring to Salthorin.
Your queen isn't even concerned, so what makes you think it's your job to worry? But, all right, I'll go with you. Not that I really care, but since we're here, might as well check out that half-built temple. Where is the Sylvan Tendril leading us? This doesn't seem like the way to the temple.
Didn't Feli tell you the Sylvan Tendril once guided our ancestors to find Salthorin? It's probably trying to guide us because we're lost. Or perhaps Feli's spirit is guiding us through the Sylvan Tendril. Let's just follow it for now.
Magister, did you find anything? Huh? What's being bound, though? Rocks can't move on their own.
Why would the Sylvan Tendril lead us to examine a rock?
Now that you mention it, it does kind of look like something. But what exactly?
Look at all the rocks above. They form a giant claw.
A claw? What? But it's so dark and grimy. Wait! I just remembered something! My helper's Pinky! The dragon was right in front of us this whole time! According to the records, the primordial dragon, its form as a mighty mountain, its body as a vast hill, its wings obscuring the heavens. Those who beheld its true form were filled with wonder at its boundless might. How did I miss that? The primordial dragon's body is like a mountain.
To bind such a gigantic creature here. What kind of terrifying magic is that? Only a few in South Thorin could use such an intricate spell. It could only be the Queen herself. Merlin, can you undo this binding spell?
Have you thought this through? Do you know what could happen if we break the primordial dragon's seal?
Are you scared?
Ha! Please! I'm so excited, I'm about to burst into flames!
Her Majesty must have known about the primordial dragon all along and bound it here. All so she could keep draining the dragon eggs.
Oh, come on! You're overestimating your queen. The primordial dragon is on the same level as Halthor. There's no way such a spell could hold it.
Don't underestimate Her Majesty's power.
You, Assail, are so arrogant! If you want to fight, then bring it, you rock-knobber!
Merlin's right. Arguing over this is pointless.
What's important now is that we break the seal and let the primordial dragon reveal the truth.
Merlin, it's all on you.
Nothing's happening.
Her Majesty has always been very cautious. There must be more than one seal. We need to break all of them to fully awaken the dragon.
And what are we waiting for? Let's go find the other ones.
Still hasn't woken up. Did we miss something?
That can't be. I've checked everything along the way, and your queen only placed these 2 seals. I told you so. There's no way she could have kept the primordial dragon here on her own. It must take something as powerful as Helthor's power.
Then how can we awaken the dragon?
To untie the knot, you need the one who tied it.
Stop saying nonsense. Helthor is long gone.
I know. No need to remind me. Listen to me. Do you understand the principle of resonance? Ugh, forget it. What I'm trying to say is, if we can create a magical wave that mirrors Helthor's divine power...
I'll forgive your nonsense for now, but we can't do it on our own.
Magister, do you think it's really impossible?
Just like how resurrecting Helthor requires a vessel, unless we can obtain Eclipsion, there's no hope. I guess that's our only option now. Let's...
Hold up! We're almost at the volcano's mouth. Let's head up and get a better view. It should help us figure out where the temple is.
This doesn't seem like the kind of place for a temple.
We won't know until we get a better look from above. Getting the lay of the land before moving forward is always smart.
Then, let's not waste time. Let's go. What's this?
Move aside! Fire! This can't be!
Zany! What have you done?
Did you see my shot? It was packed with all my skills and knowledge. And that eye just blinked like nothing happened.
That's the dragon's eye?
Oh, I've worked so hard to get to this moment. Just like how we struggled to break the Queen's binding spell. All my years of effort are nothing in the face of such overwhelming power. My ridiculous goal? Sure, I'll tell you because I know I'll never be able to achieve it. I, Zany, descendant of the Ironheart Dominion, want to slay the dragon!
So this was your real aim all along?
Funny enough, I shared the same delusion as Eldrick and the others. I also wanted the dwarves to reclaim their magic. But I didn't believe in the temple plan. Because during my journey to uncover ancient craftsmanship, I discovered the truth about the dwarves' inability to use magic. The primordial dragon cursed us.
Cursed? Why?
I don't know. I just know it's why we can't use magic anymore. A mage once told me that unless the curse was cast by divine power, there's always a way to break it. And that way is to kill the one who cursed us. Since I realized the Echorites were dragon eggshells, I figured the primordial dragon was nearby. That's why I built my underground lab and started working on explosives. I wanted to slay the dragon and break the curse binding my people for thousands of years. I'm willing to bear the weight of killing a dragon if it means we can get our magic back. That's an awfully harsh comparison. After that shot, I realized my efforts could barely leave a mark on the dragon. Magister, do you remember the weapon I had you enchant when we first met? That was my ultimate dragon-slaying weapon. I poured all my efforts into making it. But as you saw, it was completely useless.
You cannot possibly slay a dragon.
Yeah. Guess I should have snapped out of that fantasy a long time ago. Sorry I lied to you. I've said all there is to say now, whether you believe me or not. Can I have a moment to myself? You can punish me later if you want.